Once upon a time. In a far-off kingdom, there's a young maiden, a sad young lad, and a childless baby.
More than life, more than anything, more than the moon. The king is giving a festival. More than life, I wish to go to the festival. More than riches, I wish my cow would give us some milk. More than anything, I wish we had a child. I wish to go to the festival. I wish you'd give us some milk and I'd have a child. I wish.
The poor girl's mother had died.
Like you, Cinderella, the festival. Like you wish to go to the festival, the king's festival.
And her father had taken for his new wife
The festival.
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Look at your nails, look at your dress. People would laugh at you. You still wish to go to the festival and dance before the prince.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. The man had no father, and his mother,
I wish,
well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child! What in heaven's name are you doing with the cow in the house?
A warm environment might be just what Milky Way needs to produce his milk.
It's a she. How many times must I tell you only she's can produce milk? I'm a little girl. I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. As you have picked them out again in 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with us. And perhaps a sticky bun or 4. Birds in the sky, birds in the ears and the leaves and the fields and the castles and halls. And a few of those pies, please. Down from the seas and the leaves and the fields and the castles and halls.
No, sweet. because the baker had lost his mother and father in a baking accident, or at least that's what he believed, he was eager to have a family of his own, and disappointed that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
You've sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door. We have no bread.
Of course you have no bread.
What do you wish?
Not that I wish. What do you wish? Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress went on to tell the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child, and she had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddleworms, and lettuce. He said, all right, but it wasn't quite, 'cause I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, moving through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up the rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have let a spell on him right there. I could have turned him into stone, a dog, a chair. But I let him have the rampion. I had lots to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I had a brother.
No. But you had a sister.
The witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, and that we might all live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket? You see, when I inherited that garden, my mother had warned me that I were to be punished if I were to ever lose any of the beans. The special beans! I let him go, I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, and then bang, crash, the lightning flash. Well, that's another story, never mind. Anyway, at last the big day came. I made my claim. Oh, don't take away the baby, they shrieked and screeched. But I did, and I hid her where she'll never be reached. Your father cried, and your mother died. When for extra measure I admit it was a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. And I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. Oh, that your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more scene. To my garden thrives. You should see my nectarines. But I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans.
Listen well, Jack. Lead Milky White to market and fetch the best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Then what are you to ask?
No more than
Less than five! Jack, 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 head in a sack. The house is getting colder. This is not a time for dreaming. Chimney stack, starting to crack. The mice are getting bolder. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams. Tuition waits from day to day. We'll never keep the wolves away. So into the woods, the time is now. We have to live. I don't care how. Into the woods to sell the cow. You must begin your journey. Through the woods and don't delay. We have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journey's end.
into the woods to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A piggy?
Meanwhile, the witch, for purposes of her own, explained how the baker might
Wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back. 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have a guarantee. A child as perfect as
to the wood.
Now may I go to the festival? The festival. Darling, those nails, darling, those clothes. Lentils are one thing, but darling, with those, you make us the fools of the festival. In order to find the prince,
The carriage is waiting.
We must be gone.
good night, Father. I wish.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 feet.
I wonder if they are
The
the...
witch's feet. We'll take them with us.
No, you are not coming.
I know you're fearful of the woods at night.
The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my house.
We must lift
No.
the spell together. The spell.
You are not to come, and that is final. Now, what am I to return?
Remember how it's like to milk and take the strand and cut the hair. Every devil is born to the very daughter's own.
Cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair
So the
is yellow
baker
as corn, the
reluctantly
slipper
set
is
out to
blue
meet
as
the
gold.
impatient demands. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival.
Cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn. The slipper is gold. Woods, it's time to go, maybe all in vain, you know. To the woods, but even so, I have to take the journey. To the woods, the path is straight, I know it well, but who can tell? To the woods to lift the spell. To make the potion.
Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods, but not forgetting why you're on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods to sell the cow.
Into the woods to get the money.
Into the woods to lift the spell.
To make the potion.
Go to the festival. Into the woods to Fiddler's house. Into the woods to Fiddler's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid, there's something in the glade there. Into the woods without delay, but careful not to lose the way. Into the woods, who knows what may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journey in. Into the woods to sell the cow, to make the potion, to see, to sell, to get, to break, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, to go to the woods. And long before dark.
Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she visited so often and wept so much that her tears watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
Why wouldn't I be kind, mother, to you only what I learned from you? Why then am I not be kind, mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong, mother? Something must be wrong. I wish.
What a child. Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune, like that, can befall when least expected.
I wish.
Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you share your wish.
Children's quiver and his silent falls down on me. I'm off to get my wish.
Quiet. Silence everywhere, Milky White. Not to my liking.
Hello, Jack.
How did you know my name?
When first I appear, I seem mysterious, but when explained, I'm nothing serious.
Say that again?
On your way to market, you might have been there long ago, taking your time, Jack.
No, sir.
Is that the truth?
Well, you see, now I'm
How much are you asking for the animal?
no less than 5 pounds.
Oh, come now, Jack. Why such a sum?
My mother.
Your mother. A boy your age. Why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Well, Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Why go away so hurriedly?
My grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine, so grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
A good quarter of a league further in the woods, her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
Look at that flesh, pink and plump. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. You're something specially lush, delicious. Hello, little girl. What's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun will set for hours. Your
Mother says straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
but slow, little girl, hush and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Plump. What a delectable couple. Utter perfection, one brittle, one sorrow, one lonely life.
But when they follow the path and never stray,
Just a little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring, and look what you're ignoring. Those crisp, aging bones, then something fresh on the palate. Think the best lunch has gone out and eat twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Mother said, come with me, still I suppose a small delay, bringing my plate of fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
Is harm to come to that little girl in the red cape?
Forget the little girl and get the cape.
You frightened me.
That's the cape. Get it. Get it. Get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it.
I can't just take a cloak from a little girl. Why don't you take it?
If I could, I would, but I... Oh, my Rapunzel. Listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need. Get me what I need.
This is ridiculous. I'll never get that red cape, nor find a golden cow or a yellow slipper. Was it a yellow slipper and a golden cow? No.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as...
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being alone in the woods. You have no idea what I've come upon here. You would be frightened for your life. Now go home immediately.
I wish to help.
No! The spell's on my house.
What house?
Only I can lift the The spell is on my house. The spell is on...
How as white as
Milk. Hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
Oh, I was heading toward market, but I seem to have lost my way.
what are you planning to do there?
And what are you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds! Where am I to get 5 pounds?
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my mother and I would have no food to eat.
This is the sum total.
Beans? We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must,
Huh?
beans will bring you food, son.
Beans? In exchange for my cow.
Oh, these are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description.
Oh, my mother would...
You'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans!
How many beans?
6.
5. We can't part with all of them. We must leave one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth a pound each at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly. Good luck there, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
Magic beans! We've no reason to believe they're magic. Are we going to dispel this curse through deceit?
No one would have given him more for that creature. We did him a favor. Please go have some food.
5 beans?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Ho!
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And baby, they'll really magical. No. Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's
If
crying.
the thing you do is pure in intent, if it's meant and it's just a little bent, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size.
What?
Only 3 more tries and we'll have our prize. When the end's in sight, you'll realize if the end is right, it justifies the means.
Take the cow and go home. I will carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was not to lose this beauty to the outside world. So she locked her in a doorless tower, deep within the forest.
Children are a blessing if you know where they are. Nothing so distressing though is when they keep you guessing, so be sure you don't leave any doors ajar. Make a little world, a little world is big enough for me. Perfect, our little world is all it needs to be.
Look at her complexion, still untouched by the sun. Children need protection just the way they need affection, or they wander and they wander and they run from your little world. It's all I have to say. Perfect, oh little world is everything a world ought to be. Perfect, perfect. Washing my hair, drying my hair, unraveling my hair, finding and finding and finding mine. Something to share. Our little world is perfect. At least so she claims. Nothing to change her. She only would cut her nails each day like the other. Didn't have those pointy teeth. Nothing to divert her, to disconcert her. Tiny eyes. Nothing that could possibly hurt her. Our little world is perfect. Our little world, probing my hair, tending her hair. What do I care what they're doing up there? If what was growing was only her hair and not her, that I prefer. Nevertheless, our little world is perfect. Our little world is perfect, delicious, unchanging, exemplary, exclusive.
Rapunzel. Rapunzel. What a strange name. Strange but beautiful. And fit for a prince. Tomorrow, when that horrible witch arrives, I will stand before her window and ask her to let down her hair to me.
Hello there, little one.
Oh, hello.
Have you saved some of those sweets for Granny?
I ate all the sweets and half the loaf of bread.
Where did you get this beautiful cloak? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't like to without my cape. Please give it back.
I want it badly.
Give it back, please. Forget the little girl and get the cape.
I just wanted to make certain that you really loved this cape. Now you go on to your granny's and you be certain that no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you need, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? It's a cloak. What's a cloak? It's a joke. It's a stupid little cloak. And a cloak is what you make it. So you take it. Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more.
And so the baker, with newfound determination, went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her granny's door standing open.
Oh dear, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, grandmother. My grandmother, you're looking very strange. What large ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
But grandmother, what large eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
But grandmother, what large hands you have.
Oh, the better to hug you with, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what a terrible big wet mouth you have.
The better to eat you with.
Scarcely had he said this, when with a single bound, the wolf was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day of eating for them both. And with his appetite appeased, he went to bed for a nice long nap.
grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd. Where's the little one? Eating, no doubt. Or eaten. Grandmother, ha! What is that red cloth in the corner of your mouth? Looks to me to be a piece of... Aha! I'll get the cake from within your stomach!
Ugh! What a fright! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf! Ugh!
Kill the devil!
Take that knife inside a evil head! I want to see the animal sliced into 1,000 bits! Or worse, let the animal die a painful, agonizing, hideous death!
Granny! Quiet, child, that demon must be destroyed!
Well, I will leave you to your task.
Don't you want the skins?
No, no, you keep them.
What kind of hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, for he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. But he made me feel excited and scared. When he said, "Come in," with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bared, though I really got scared. Well, excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever at the end of the path, was ready once again. So we waited in the dark until someone set us free, and we're brought into the light. We're back at the start, and I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers. Even flowers have their dangers, and though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Mr. Baker, you saved our lives. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes. Maybe Granny will make me another one with the skins of that wolf.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh. Ew, 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 ew.
And so the baker, with a second article in hand, and feeling braver and more satisfied than he'd ever felt, ran back into the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only adults would exchange a cow for beans!
Ow, ow, Mother, no!
To bed without supper for you!
Ow, 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 you're hurting me!
little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would reach into the heavens.
Are you all right, miss? Yes, I just need to catch my breath. What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival? Yes. Oh, aren't you the lucky one? Why ever are you in the wood at this hour?
No, I haven't seen her yet.
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
I've never lied to royalty before.
I've never anything to royalty before.
Thank you.
If a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide.
Well, what brings you here and with a cow?
My husband's somewhere in the woods. He's undoing a spell. Oh, yes. Now, the prince, what was he like?
He's a very nice prince.
And
It's a very nice ball. And when I entered, they trumpeted.
and the prince.
Oh, the prince?
Yes, the prince.
Well, he's tall. Is that all?
Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
We did nothing but dance.
Yes.
And he made a nice chant.
No, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
Yes, charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
I don't need a wide range. It's all very strange.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow eve?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I wouldn't give to be in your shoes.
Will you look over there? An enormous guy wearing that little cottage.
I mean, slippers.
Looks like a giant beast now rising in the sky.
It's pure, it's gold.
Oh, I must get home.
Wait, I need your shoe. Hey, come back here. Oh, no, oh,
Come back.
One midnight gone.
No knot unties itself.
Sometimes the things you most wish for are not to be touched.
The harder to get, the better to have. Agreed? Agreed.
Never remove with the ball. Or anything. Or open your mouth.
The difference between a cow and a bee is a bee can begin an adventure.
Sludge spoons don't hold much soup. The prettier the flower, the further from the path.
The closer the family, the closer the wine.
One midnight gone. The mouth of a wolf's not the end of the world. A servant is not just a duck to the prince. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor.
You may know what you need, but to get what you want, better see that you keep what you have.
One midnight gone.
Sometimes the things you most
Harder
wish
to
for
get, the better to
are
have.
not to be touched. Sludge spoons don't hold much soup.
One midnight gone, into the woods, into the woods, into the woods that never once been home before.
There were giants in the sky. There were big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you left and things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, and the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast, and you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky. Only just when you made a friend and all, and you know she's big, but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along, will halt to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach stone, and you're really scared being all alone. And it's then that you miss all the things you've known, and the world you left, and the love you own. The fun is done. You steal what you can and run, and you scramble down and you look below, and the world you know begins to glow. The house and your mother at the door. The roof, the house, and the world you've never thought to explore. And she gives you da 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 da, and you for it shines in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have. I had 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
I had more, but my mother made me surrender them. She allowed me these 5 to do with as I pleased.
Oh, my.
Where is Milky White?
Milky White is back home with my wife.
Well, let's go find them.
Wait! I don't know that I wish to sell.
But you said that I might buy her back.
I know, but I'm not certain that 5 gold pieces would
Are
be...
you saying that you wish more money?
More money, always.
Keep this. I will fetch more.
Wait! I didn't say! 5 gold pieces! With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney.
But could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
When first I appear, I seem delirious, but when explained, I'm nothing serious. Could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish for a child? 5 gold pieces, 10, 20?
I've not thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. There's a lot you haven't thought of. Right, son?
Hey, give me back the money. It's not yours.
Nor is it Jack's. The money is not what's important. What is important is that your wish be honored.
Come back here! Damn! Give me back! What are you doing here now?
You've the red cape.
Yes, I've the red cape. Only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2. I've the cape and the cow.
You've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known better than to have entrusted her to you.
She might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
But she might. Who cares? The cow is gone. Get it back. Get it back.
We were just going to do that. Here, I can give you this.
Don't give me that, fool. I don't want to touch that. Have you no sense? By tomorrow's midnight, deliver the objects or you'll wish you never thought to have a child. Oh!
I don't like that woman.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now please, go back to the village. I will make things right. And then we can just go about our life. No more hunting about in the woods for strange objects. No more witches or dim-witted boys or hungry little girls. Go.
Ah, there you are, good brother. Father and I had wondered where you had gone.
I've been searching all night. For her.
Her.
The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Where did she go?
She disappeared. Like a fine morning mist.
She was lovely.
The loveliest.
I am not certain of that. I must confess I too have found a lovely maiden. She lives here in the woods.
The woods.
Yes, on the top of a tall tower with no doors or stairs.
Where?
2 leagues from here, due east, just beyond the mossy knoll.
And how do you manage to visit?
I stand before her tower, and I say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I climb to her.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What kind of a name is that? You jest. I've never heard of such a thing.
I speak the truth. She's as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us.
Yes. One has.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why did she run from me? If I shall lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech. And the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
On her tower she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Life can be calming and frequently harming of high-hearted hair. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, oh the torture they teach. What's as intriguing, half as fatiguing as what's out of reach?
Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, if fine as our answer, and hair to a throne?
You are everything maidens could wish for.
Then why not?
Do I know?
This girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her. Agony, misery, although it's different for each.
Always 10 steps
Always
behind.
10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to
Two princes, each one more handsome than the other. No, get the hair. Excuse me, young woman. Have you seen a boy with carrot top hair and a sunny, though occasionally vague disposition answering to the name Jack?
Not the one partial to the white cow.
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't plan to ever again. Children can be very queer about their animals sometimes. You be careful with your children.
I have no children.
That's okay too.
Yes, well, I've not seen your son today.
Oh, I hope he hasn't gone up that beanstalk again. Quit while you're ahead, I say. Jack! Jack!
Moo. 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 Moo.
Really? Moo? Are you looking for your cow?
Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing here?
I'm making amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to see that their wish is granted.
You have caused enough trouble already. Keep off of my path.
Fine.
Get back here. I hope there are no witches to encounter. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
Is that you, my prince?
Yes.
Excuse me for this. Ow! Ow! Ow!
You do take plenty of spills, don't you?
Oh, hello. It's these slippers. They're not suited for these surroundings. Actually, they're not much suited for dancing either.
I'd say these slippers were as pure as gold.
Yes, for everything you could wish for in beauty.
What I wouldn't give for just one.
Oh, one isn't likely to do you much good.
Was the ball just as wonderful as last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball. And they have far too much food.
No, Prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
If he knew who I really was.
Oh? Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh, how?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes,
And
Sam.
I'm not in the mood.
It's really a taken a liking to you.
I have no experience with princes and castles and gowns.
Nonsense. Every girl dreams of having all those things.
Yes, there she is. Move, move, move.
Oh, I must run.
And I must have your shoe.
Stop that!
I need to have a child.
I needed to get out of here! No! Oh.
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't let him go, woman.
Oh, you mean the beautiful young maiden in the ball gown? Oh, she went in that direction. I was trying to hold her here.
I can capture my own damsel. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Where did he go?
Oh, who?
The prince, of course!
That direction, but you'll never touch them.
We would have if that mongrel with the cow hadn't molested us.
How?
Let me just compare this color with that of your own.
He wants to compare our hair to corn. Over there!
I thought you were going back to the village. Had no luck.
You've the cow.
Yes, I've the cow. I've only 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you find it?
Oh, I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
3!
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
We've 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it'll take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. For sure. For sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see it, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. We came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It took 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and even despair to change. But you swear to change. You can tell if you do. It takes 2.
You've changed, you're thriving. There's something about the woods, not just surviving. You're blossoming in the woods. At home,
It takes just a bit more and we're done. We want four, we have none, we've got three. We need one, it takes two.
Shut that hen!
Oh, Providence, my Milky White! And the owners, and my hen.
Look what this hen has dropped in my hand.
A golden egg? I've never seen a golden egg.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir.
5 gold pieces.
Now I'm taking my cow.
5 gold pieces.
Now, I never said that I would sell.
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold pieces.
I didn't take. You gave.
Where are the 5 gold pieces?
Oh, man, can
Said I
I
could have my cow.
Now, I never said you could. I said you
You
might.
will take money before a child?
Milky White is dead!
Two. Two midnight gone. Wanting a gold, not wanting a prince.
Here may be better than far, but it still isn't
It might be
better.
better than far, but it still isn't
You never
there.
love somebody
It's
else's
so far.
child the way you love your own.
So far.
The greatest prize can often lie at the end of the thorniest path.
2 minutes gone. 2 minutes gone.
The midnight's gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White.
You must go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here. Tell them it's magic.
No one with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bean.
Then steal it.
Steal it? Just 2 days ago, you were accusing me of exercising deceit in securing the cow.
Then don't steal it and resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it best that you go for the cow, as I have met a maiden these previous eves with a golden slipper, and I think I may succeed in winning one of her shoots.
Fine.
Fine.
That is simply...
Fine.
As for Rapunzel, the witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away.
What did I clearly say? Children should listen. No, no, please. What were you not to do? Children must see and learn. Why could you not obey? Children should listen. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince. Oh, but I am old, I am ugly, I embarrass you. Yes, you are ashamed of me. You are ashamed. You don't understand.
It was lonely atop that tower.
I was not company enough.
I'm no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from that world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true.
Stay a child while you can be a I gave you protection and yet you disobeyed me.
Did you expect me to stay in that tower for forever?
You lied! Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor? I will not share you, but I will show you a world you've never seen.
No! No!
When is a white cow not a white cow?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Haven't I left you alone for long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man. Go away.
Are you in need of another cow? What a beautiful case.
Stay away from my cape or I'll slice you into 1,000 bits!
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
My granny made it for me from a wolf that attacked us, and I got to skin the animal. And best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Wow, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came from that hen. Where'd you get that egg?
I stole it from the kingdom of the giant. Up there. And you think this is something? You should see the golden harp that the giant has. It plays the most beautiful tune without your even having to touch it.
Yeah, of course it does. Why don't you go up to the kingdom right now and bring it back and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could.
You could not, Mr. Liar!
I'm not a liar! That harp, you'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. But as he leapt from the tower, he fell among the thorns that pierced his eyes, blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He sprinkled on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, who cares? This is more than just malice. Better stop and take some while you're standing here stuck on the steps
you're running from a prince?
Stop!
Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who was that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Lying will cost you your life.
I have done nothing.
The cow!
The slipper! We want more!
I will give this to the prince, and we will search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who will fit this shoe.
It's mine! I don't care
Give her
if
the
this costs
slipper
me
and all will
my
come to a
life!
happy
What was that noise?
Sir, there's a bolt of lightning in a far-off kingdom.
How dare you take on the church without me?
My apologies. I thought I might...
Enough of what you thought. I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with pitch. And then, when she ran down, remained the maiden's slipper.
Brilliant!
I thought so. It did leave quite a mess when the other guests left.
And I succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I appear, I seem...
Shut up!
Do as he says. He's obviously some sort of spirit, and we only need one.
Yes.
There is a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack coming down the axe, coming down the beanstalk, calling for his axe, and then suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell, and there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre.
Worrying will do you no good. If he's safe, then he's safe. Maybe he's been crushed. Well, then there's not much we can do about that, now is there? We must be off. I need my rest if tomorrow's searches to commence.
Does no one care? A giant has just fallen from the sky.
He is dead, is he not?
With such a thud, I would suppose.
Night is here, you hold the object. Yes, a slipper hair.
Kate, cow.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me. Oh, she is. She is. Oh, that cow has been covered in flour.
Well, we did have a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
And where is she? She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow, so go get me the dead one and I'll bring it back to life.
You could do that?
Now!
There you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look, the most beautiful harp.
You've stolen too much. You could have been killed coming down from that plant.
She's too heavy.
What is happening?
Milky White! Now I have two friends, a cow and a harp. Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow. What? You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Fill this.
I'll do it. Show only milk for me.
Squeeze, pal. Wrong ingredients. Forget about a child.
No, you wait 1 moment. We followed your instructions. 1, that cow is as white as milk, correct?
Yes.
And 2, that cake was certainly as red as blood.
Yes.
And 3, the slipper.
Yes.
And 4, I compared the hair with this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower and
You what? What were you doing there?
I happened to be passing by. I saw
I
it.
touched that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot have touched the ingredients.
The corn, the corn, the corn.
What?
The silky hair of the corn. Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow, quickly.
This had better work, old man, before the last stroke of midnight, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son.
Please, not now.
Oh, yes. Meet your father.
Father. Could that be you? I thought you died in a baking
I
accident.
didn't want to run away from you, son, but I am.
It's working! She's milking!
Understand?
Not now! Into the cup!
We've giving you what you wish.
Now, when can we expect a child?
What's wrong?
What's happening?
Where are you going?
Son!
Father, father!
All is repaired! Oh.
He's dead!
And so the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his family. For the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night when the beans were stolen, and the lightning flash, was restored to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot that fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took him to Florinda's room.
Look at my nails. What'll we do, darling Phil?
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, and joined the prince on his horse, riding off to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
The prince returned with false bride and asked the older sister to try on the shoe.
Well, I want to dance, darling Phil. Caught up with it, I'll be feeling it will. And when you're his wife, you'll have such a life. You'll never need to
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain. But as she was helped onto the back of the horse by the prince, she noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only little sons of kissing one, which is great life, but
All right, everybody. Unfortunately, due to weather, we are now going to hold the show. Please feel free to stay, or if you would like to find shelter for the rain. Thank you.
Yeah. Everything's covered.
Okay.